Mm-hmm.
So let's see, what did I put in here? Yeah, so let's go in here so you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about with like incorporating up tilt and
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
All right. Yeah, we can. I'll start with how to do rapid jab for longer than normal because that one's pretty self-explanatory and fast. Also, I started another recording for today as well too.
Awesome.
So that you have that, no problem. Okay, so to input a rapid jab, you just like press the A button a lot of times, but after spamming it, if you let go, it'll just do like a like a normal, this is the amount of time it does. We just like spam it and then like let go. Yeah, like that. But if you spam it and then hold A while like at the end, and it'll just keep going infinitely until you let go. So I could in theory do this forever if I wanted to. But
And if I'm caught up in it, say if I'm caught in that, it's easy. I think you mentioned last time. Like rolling out is the best way to like.
oh yeah, here. So if you like rapid jab my shield, yeah, I could just go through it.
Okay, but how about like when you're caught?
Oh, okay, when
Like,
you're hitting me, yeah, so hit me.
yeah.
So it's best to like wiggle your stick outward, like away, and that's called SDI because you're like, you're like incrementally moving out of it with every hit. If you wiggle your stick.
Oh, do you mean
Yeah, so I'm like
just going back and forth?
not back and forth, but like only back, but kind of like up and down, kind of. So it's not just like me. It's not me going like just right. It's me kind of like wiggling like up and down that way.
Okay.
So they hear you. If you do it again, I can try it again. Oh, nice. Oh, that's okay. Usually I'll end it earlier than normal anyway, because people who have like really good SDI and do it wrong. No, yeah. So you try it now. Just wiggle your stick that way, over and over again. There you go. Yeah, that's how you get out of those. If you're shielding and someone rapid jabs, just remember you can like roll in for free and you're fine. Assuming that they do it for longer.
How about when Donkey Kong grabs you and then he like takes you off the stage? Like, how do you get out of that?
There's generally two ways to mash. And this also is incorporated in when your shield's broken too, so you can practice it this way too. So hold shield for me. I'm gonna break it. So you can get out of this stun by mashing. So like right now, if you're not mashing, which I can see you're not because there's no like white particles, you could either rotate your left stick, which is the one you use to move. You could either rotate that in a clockwise or counterclockwise motion as fast as possible. Make sure you don't use force, but more so speed, because if you're just like, like pushing your stick, and that's not good for your stick, but it's also just like not as fast, meaning you're not getting as much input. So it's not as hard. It's not how hard you input, it's just how many inputs you get at one time. The other way to do it is to match your face buttons as much as possible. It's the same thing as like the stick in terms of like, it's not how hard you press it, but how much you press it. So I generally slide my like right pointer finger over the buttons as much as I can, and like as fast as I can. Try to get inputs that way. You could also do a mix of both, but generally people tend to do one or the other, and it's just preference.
Oh, yeah, I do a mix of both, and then when I get out, I've done some crazy move that doesn't allow me to get back to the stage anyways, right? Like when Kirby sucks you in, then like jumps off the stage, and then I just like start freaking out, and then by the time I get spit out, I've already hit some weird combination of buttons that gets me off the stage anyways. So then would you just kind of like recommend you to say just choose one, and then use that one to get back to the stage?
Yeah, so toward for DK's grab and specifically, when you feel like you're getting toward the end of when you would be able to match out of it, just try to use only your stick, or just like only press jump or something like that, or like whatever move you would want to do after. So like if I match my face button and I feel like I'm getting close to the end of the match and I want to do side B immediately, I'll just like spam the side B input, or if I want to jump, I'll jump. Or if I don't want to do anything, I'll switch to the clockwise, like, or sorry, counterclockwise like stick motion, so that I don't get like an immediate input for my buttons yet. Sometimes I'll be mashing counter, depending on what the match is. Like if I'm buried by like Inkling Roller or King K roll down throw, if I mash, I'll sometimes mash counter toward the end, so that like whatever follow-up they try to do while I'm buried, like I just counter. And the way bury works too is bury and grabs both. This cargo throw grab or just normal grabs and berries in general. You stay buried or grabbed for longer if you're at like higher percents. So if you get grabbed at 0, like you should be able to mash out almost instantly. But if you get grabbed at like 100 or something, like somewhere in the hundreds or like late 10s, it's way harder to get out of that.
How about when Incineroar throws you out for the ropes, and for some reason I just mash buttons, and it's like when he tries to throw you out the rope and he comes back, they'll stop for some reason. But I never know how I do it.
Oh yeah, so the only I guess exception to everything I just said is Incineroar side B, because that's fully only on him. You can't mash out of it. You're just kind of at the mercy of him correctly inputting his sweet spot or not. So whenever like he does the rope and then you just kind of bump into him and give him a little like kiss or something, that's nothing you did. That's fully his own fault for not doing the follow-up input properly. So you could either chest bump him, which is nothing happens. He like sends you upward with his head, which is when he does the input early and you go upward, or he like chokes you with like his straight arm, which is the most deadly one and the one you're probably gonna get hit with the most. And that's when you like time it sweet spot, like at at the end of the animation, like when the opponent's coming toward you. If you're playing as Incineroar, if you press the A or B button, that's the sweet spot for you to like choke them with the arm, and then they go flying. But yeah, if you get hit by it, there's no mashing out of it. There's just preparing for what comes next.
I thought it was me. I was like, oh yeah, I gotta get it right this time.
Yeah, and it's a Ganondorf side B as well. It like technically grabs you, and like Captain Falcon up B technically grabs you. Ganondorf up B technically grabs you. But those ones are just, you're at the mercy of whatever comes after. But for like general grabs, and some command grabs like Ridley side B, you mash out of those, and cargo throws the same.
Okay, grab me again.
Oh, and also Kirby inhale too. Yeah, and DDD inhale, you can mash out of those too. It's the same thing.
Go ahead and grab it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can mash out even faster than that here if you grab me.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
So I do that and then...
Yeah, don't throw. Ugh. Yeah. And then here's try it again. You are gonna have to react to being grabbed, which like in context of a match might be a little bit harder, because it's like most people are just gonna instantly throw you or go for like a pummel and then throw you or something. But it's still good to know if they get greedy. Okay, 3.
But I guess theoretically, I never use pummel. Okay.
Yeah, you can do it even faster than that too. Yeah, so you can do it way faster than that. You should be able to get out within like 3 pummels at your percent. Let's try it again. Yeah, 7 pummels is a lot. You should be able to press or rotate your stick like really fast. Like here, try me again, and just pummel her. Yeah, like I'm able to get out in like 2 or 3 pummels there, but that's just because I'm like. Okay. Yeah, that was good. That was 4. That was 4 pummels. One more time. Yeah. So you'll find like a sweet spot.
Would you mash buttons or try the? Because I'm having to do with my left thumb. I feel like it's not that fast. I can just put it to both hands and then use my right.
Oops, sorry.
Would you recommend that I start just mashing buttons?
Yeah, so I would say it's preference for either, but if you do want to like lean toward the buttons, then remember, don't like press them downward like you would normally. Try to like slide your finger across them and kind of like weigh down slightly. So instead of like pressing like each button like individually, it's like you can hear it just spamming like all of them over and over again. Because I'm like putting my finger flat on the buttons instead of like again like pointing downward or something, and then I'm moving them like across the buttons and like back and forth, left and right, kind of.
I get the.
Yeah.
Okay. it's just like being lighter on it, but it allows it to, yeah, because I'm just like smashing it.
Yeah, and that's the preconception a lot of people have, is like they'll try to press it really hard, but then you're like getting less inputs, and it's about the number of inputs and not like how hard you're hitting it.
Dude, okay, that's very useful. I feel like, yeah, I wouldn't be able to get all these things, and I was like, okay. Or like I said, most of the time, because I'm doing both, like I'm using the joystick and smashing buttons, and then I'm in some weird combination when I get out. 5, 4, Alright, cool. 3, so let's go back in
2, 1, time!
Okay. Do you have your stage on Final Destination right now, the flat one, or was that random? It should say at the bottom right whenever you're.
No, random.
Okay, good. I'm gonna. You don't have to change anything. I can change it, but let's change it to this, and then okay. We'll go over down tilt first, because I like actually, yeah, I'll just do down tilt first, and then I'll do up tilt afterward. I used to think up tilt was max worst tilt when I was first starting out, because I was like, you can't do anything with it. Like down tilt can go in a KO punch and like side B, and then I learned over time I was wrong, and we'll go over that after down tilt. But down tilt is really good at poking, because look at this range. I'm getting in the max range. Hold on. All right, there you go. This is pretty long. Like this is good. This is some good range. And even if I'm like missing right here, or even like right here, if you dash in any way, this just snuffs your dash out entirely, right? Like it could be really good. So what I like to do is, if there's like a decent amount of space between me and my opponent, and I think they're gonna approach me, let's say like here, I'll go like right here and get them on like, you know, right at the edge, or I'll go like halfway or like right up to them, but not necessarily hit them. If I think they're gonna dash away, I'll like overextend my dash on purpose and then do like a dash attack, or try to run a point blank at them and jab, depending on like what character it is, or like what has and hasn't been working, what percent they're at, things like that. Because if they're at like this percent, for an example, down tilt or dash attack on its own would be good, because I have down tilt in the side B right now. Or I could do like a gentleman jab, which is just the 1, 2, 3 into something like I can put people on platform with that, and other stuff. Oh, you might need to, if you made a separate like control scheme, you might need to change it in the character select for online.
I do. No wonder why.
That's alright. We'll go back and then we can practice that one. But then you shouldn't have to change it again after that. If you once you change it online for the first time.
Got what it takes, back.
Yes. So down tilt's really good for poking. It's really good for two framing. I'll go over what two framing is too. And that is at ledge. It's like cool. Go to the bottom right where your character is, and where it says like choose fighter, the picture of Little Mac, and then click on that, and then it should show you the whole character roster. And then you go down to where your name is. It said Kobe for you, if I remember correctly. Or wherever your controls are. Point and click on that, and it should show you all of your control schemes, and then go to the one that you want to use, and then click on that, and then it should alright,
do I have to kick not a little peanut, okay, so the options are FP.
Oh wait, where are you? Oh, sorry, not the bottom where the, sorry, it's not the bottom where the controller and like P1 is. It's the thing right above that shows like a name in a little square box, not like the one with the weird slanted corners on the top. It's just the rectangle right above it.
Oh, Kobe. Okay. But it should be in there, Kobe.
Are there two Kobe's?
You said there's two Kobe's?
No, I'm just asking you if you like named it again.
No, I thought I put it
At worst, you just make it make it a second time. If you can't find it. Yeah, just try the input again. If it doesn't work, then you just take like 2 minutes to make it again.
1, go!
Nice. Okay. Alright, so down tilt is really good for snuffing out people approaching you, and it's also good for approaching people either right in front of them or like right there, right? I approach you and I snuffed out your dash. It's great. And I can also like preemptively go up here, snuff out people's dashes. Like even though it missed, I can react to it missing, and it's fast enough to where I can like retreat or do a shield or just do another one, which is good. Yeah. Down tilt at low percents, that's fine. Down tilt at low percents doesn't true combo into anything most of the time. Sometimes it will into forward tilt, like down to forward tilt, but only on characters who have like slow enough air dodges. Some characters have frame 2 air dodges, which is fast. Mac has that. Fox has that. Sonic has that. Yeah, not at this percent though. Like here, spam directional air dodge this way after I down tilt you. Okay, I'll count down. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, like even though you did it the wrong way, it's still like not real. It's so the higher the percent, the farther your opponent goes when you hit them with like anything down, like combo starters and enders alike. So here, if you're at like this percent, yeah, definitely this percent. Down tilt side should be true now. So try it again. 3, 2, 1. That's a true combo. If you want something to give you like a surefire way of knowing.
Do that again. Sorry, I've gotten you to get me off the screen again.
Okay.
Or at the stage.
All right, 3, 2, 1. Jump, uppy, yay.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, I get sometimes I'll double jump and forget, but even then, like it's still just improved my recovery so much. But I still need to get in the habit of like side B. Question for you: I was playing. Was it Kazuya, the Asian?
Oh, Kazuya, yeah, the guy from Tekken.
Yeah, and he has like a kick that sends me out so far sideways. Is that possible to come back from?
Well, which move is it?
I think it's a kick, and he just sends you
Yeah.
far, like down
Yeah.
off the screen.
Does he grab you? Does he grab you first, or is it just a kick by itself?
I think it's by itself. I can't
Okay.
remember.
So there's two. He has his forward tilt, which just on its own kicks you, and that sends decently low. There's also the Hell's Gate throw, which is a command grab throw, which grabs you, kicks you, turns you around, and then throws you. Keywords to take away from that is it's probably that one. The keywords to take away from that is him turning you around first. So like if he's here, most people would be in disadvantage here, but not him, because he would just go boop bop, and now you're really low. And in most cases, even at 0, you're dead on paper. On paper, you're dead. If he has rage, especially, even if you're at 0, like even if he doesn't edge guard you, you go too far to come back. If you're at 0 and he grabs you and he doesn't have enough rage, if he messes up his like forward air edge guard, you can technically make it back, but like you're not, like you're kind of screwed. And that's part of the matchup. Kazuya has either like light armor or full invincibility on most of his moves for some reason. So like he's very, very comfortable with just fully fully committing to options when like most characters shouldn't and couldn't. He will, and then he lands one hit, and on paper he should be killing you. Like if the flow trip's right. And Hell's Gate is no exception. If your recovery's poo, even if you've won like neutral 5 times, like let's say like we're trying to hit each other, I win the I'm gonna hit you challenge 5 times in a row and he's not dead yet. If he's here, he does this, you're right here, he just grabs you, throws you, you're dead. Like so that's something you're gonna have to respect. It's part of the matchup. You're gonna have to like forego lead trapping pretty much most, if not all the time, so that doesn't happen. And you're gonna just have to play to center instead. And like there are gonna be a few matchups where you're gonna have to play it like differently than what the standard would be. because of that. So Kazuya is like that. DK is like that too, because he could just do neutral get up, cargo throw. You're coming with me. Me Brawler could do ledge drop. Oh, I did that wrong, sorry. He could do like ledge drop up air. He has a true combo into grabbing you on the platform and then kills you with down throw and an up B and you're just dead. Like, so there are like a couple instances where like it's just best to be like, nah, I'm gonna be over here instead. Okay, so back to down tilt stuff. Down tilt's really good at poking, like I said, comboing when applicable. So a good way, I'm gonna kill you real quick just for visual sake. A good way of knowing when down tilt is a true combo or not in a side B, if you don't want to like what is it? No, not mesmerize. Not mesmerize. Memorize. There we go. If you don't want to memorize all of the like percentages for every move, for like what is true and what's not at like specific percents for every character in the game, you could go for the visual indicator of tumble, and I'm going to show you what that looks like. So down tilt me. Okay, that's tumble. You see how I was like writhing around and now I have to tech. Do you know what teching is? Also, I forget if we talked about that. Oh, do you know what teching is? I forget if we talked about that.
I kind of know it in the sense of like tech get up. I don't really know like the 100% definition of it. I just kind of know how to use it, and I mean, not really.
Yeah,
I don't
that's fine.
really kind of use it, but like.
Yeah, I can tell you about it right now. It's a universal mechanic for all characters here. Down tilt me again. So teching is this. So you see how my back's flat on the ground. I'm like panting for air. I'm weak in the hospital. That's because I missed my tech, and that only happens if a move is strong enough to send you into tumble, and some moves aren't strong enough to do that at like lower percent. So like you're at 0, you don't have to do that. Even though I hit you with the same move. It's because you're at 0. Like you're not at a high enough percent for down tilt to do that yet. To force you to go into a tech situation. But this move here, but like this move is. You missed it, right?
Yeah.
So there's a vision.
That's why fucking Link keeps my ass up in the air all the time. My friend. Yeah. Is that kind of it? Like I feel like if you're juggling somebody up in the air, it's because they don't take out.
Yeah. So teching specifically is like when they're on the ground or they like have to tech the ground, but the precursor to needing to tech is tumble, and that only happens for moves that are strong enough to put you into that spot. So again, like I down tilt you, you're like chill. You don't have to do that. Tumble also puts people in hit stun for longer. So like that's why down tilt side B doesn't work before the tumble percents most times, unless it's like right before. But if you down tilt side B me right now, like it'll work, even though I'm at 81. So just do that, down tilt side B. Yeah, and that's just because I'm in tumble. So like that's why it's a true combo. So that like if you don't want to memorize percents, if you see them in tumble after your down tilt and you just want a true combo, you can and probably should side B if you just want to like keep that consistent. There is one thing though, if you land down tilt like over here, like max spacing or like even like right here, let me do it to you. Then like if I try to side B, it most likely misses. So just air dodge that way after I down tilt you. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, even though you were in tumble there, just because you were slightly too far away, my side B didn't hit you. So you are gonna have to also keep that in mind too. You could technically,
if you were closer and did the down tilt, then you would have got the side B on me.
Yeah, so if I'm like right here, like this is free. But just because I had like uber max spacing on it, then I couldn't do it. Okay, another thing for down tilt outside of that combo is at these later percents, you're like 84 or so. If I down tilt you, pretend you're an opponent, I'm Little Mac. I down tilt you below a platform, you're on the platform now. It's really good for starting platform tech chases. So I put you on the platform, I can either follow you and do up tilt up B off the platform, and that'll be a kill confirm. I could do up smash below where you land if I think you're gonna miss your tech, or get up in place and just like not move from that spot.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you don't need to do this thing either. You can just full hop on these ones.
She said
Yeah, just yeah, and yeah, like that. Um,
Oh,
and try to land in the center of the platform when you do this one, so that you can cover like all the options on the platform. Because if you land like too far over here, then it's only covering the right and vice versa. So you need to make sure you're like in the center of it.
so okay, so then you can do that.
Nice work, man. Got it all figured out.
Okay. So you just do a regular jump up onto the platform.
Yeah. And you don't need to do the like air dodge down thing on this stage at least, because he can get on that platform by just jumping fully anyway. But the Pokemon one, he needs to do it, the air dodge thing. So it, yeah, it's just slightly higher. Okay, so down tilt, side B, and down tilt platform setups I think are the main things I'm gonna keep it at for now. We can go over more down tilt stuff later once you feel like you have a good feel for the down tilt side B and down tilt like platform setups, and like combos in general, because there is
I just want to start using which button should I use my tilt stick?
yeah, I would say tilt stick. It's just that way you can like flick it down, and then you can just jump and then flick it up. It's just faster. Because if I try to like jump up and then I'd probably try to do the A button. Like if I try to like hold down and then do the A button, it takes like longer, and then I jump and it takes longer. But if I do like I just do down, jump, up, I find it to be faster.
That changed the tilt options, but I don't really use it that much. I still like use up and up A, but now it kind of works just because like I took the jump ability off. But you say I should get faster if I just use thumbstick.
Yeah, here, like you just flick it up like over and over again. You'll be able to like repeat it frame one over and over again. Like there's no delay in between each move. And you can't really do that with the A button, or at least not consistently. And then same thing with like down tilt, especially out of a dash too. You can't do it with like the A button. Like I can do this instantly out of a dash, but if I do it with the A button, it's gonna take like a few frames longer, and that isn't good. And it makes your tilts more precise too, like spacing wise. You have more control over it. Okay. Now for up tilt is the next one. Up tilt's really good at what's called anti-airing. Oh wait, actually there's one more thing for down tilt I forgot. So two framing I mentioned earlier too. Two framing refers to a mechanic in Ultimate that's universal. Whenever someone grabs a ledge, the first 2 frames that they grab it, they don't have invincibility for whatever reason, but after that they do when they grab it. And a lot of people are going to be trying to take advantage of that fact by doing like Ganon down air, or like Little Mac down smash, or Little Mac down tilt. And that's why it's called 2-frame, because there's just no invincibility. So the best way to 2-frame people is with down tilt or down smash. Also back hit if you want to. Down tilt is really fast. It's frame 3. Yeah, and there's a specific spacing for it. Make sure that you're not all the way up here when you're doing it, because down tilt's actually going like off stage and just missing the ledge entirely. Like it's too far that way. You can see I'm like lunging kind of like I'm past it. So even if I time it right, like I'm not hitting it. Yeah. So there's a the visual indicator you can use is like your fist or forearm being on the ledge right here, and that this should work. Same thing with down smash. Like seeing his fist go over it is good. So just make sure you're not too far forward and you're like slightly farther back. Yeah, you can even be like slightly forward too. Yeah, there's good. So if you use down smash, then like you won't need to combo, but there's like some lag on it and it's a bit slower to come out. That's the trade-off. Down tilt's faster, but you need to combo out of it afterward, and so you're not always going to be able to get that. So that's like just pick your preferred option in a given situation for that. Oh yeah, and if you do down tilt side B and you commit to that, you have to jump and air dodge back, or you have to jump and up B back, because you're making a commitment. You're making a commitment when you Yeah, that's true. But you're just making a commitment when you do it. So like if you do miss for whatever reason, they like, let's say they air dodge or jump out of your down tilt side B. Yeah, if the percent's like wrong, or if they like, I don't know, if you just like are too far away or something. Yeah, the reason yeah, you could have done your up B slightly later. You also have to turn it around as well in the air, and also hold left. I'll show you in a second. That helps with recovery. It also helps with drift, horizontal drift, like left and right. Because here, I'll show you. It's easier for me to show you than to explain with words.
Are you talking about like this?
That's part of it. But you'll see in a moment. And this helps with recovery. This helps with like up B stuff. So when you do up B, he like moves ever so slightly forward already. Like it's just me holding up, and like you just go straight up. But you can also hold left or right afterward to influence his drift after that. So this is me going to the right. Like I'm back on the platform now, even though I'm still facing left here. And you can do this either way, which is great. So this helps with recovering as well. So you can see me like going off here, and I'm like kind of drifting in, and that can help me make up some distance I didn't have before. Even if I'm not facing it too. Let's say I just did side B, or I'll do down to side B here. Oh, I even did it like late. Like here I can even go like further. So like when you did down tilt side B earlier, like you weren't too far forward, you just didn't do the fastest side B, and you also just didn't do your jump early enough. Some advice for that is just for side B, to get the fastest one, what I do is I quite literally just hold left or right and spam the B button so that there's no error with like my input. I just will get it over like every time. Yeah, and then when you're recovering back too for your jump, if you do side B in the air format, you could do it off stage, like whereas we just like restart again, but do it like off stage and then just hold jump for me while like the entire time afterward. Oh, that's true. Just do side B like normal, but then hold jump. Yeah, if you want to do it that way. Yeah, see how much faster that came out? So that what you just did was called utilizing the buffer system, which is another universal mechanic for the game, which just buffers like any input you kind of have next in line after doing an input before that. So if you're like in the middle of a move, you could just already like be buffering another one to have it come out as fast as possible, like frame one, which is what we did earlier with the tilts too. That's what we did with the tilts earlier too.
How come he didn't make it then?
You didn't make it fully back because you did your up B late. So when you did your up B, you did something like this, and you waited too long. You can do it earlier, so you're like waiting until you're like directly below the ledge to do it, but you can actually do it like way farther out than you think. You can do it like I'm doing it early there even because like I'm still going past the ledge, but yeah, you can like do it just earlier in general. So you can do it here. You can do it now. There you go. And remember the drift thing we talked about before too. That'll help make up any like possible micro things. It's just a little bit early, but you'll get it with practice. Like now you're seeing like you can make that back pretty easily, and you don't even need to be like fully like here doing the side B. Like you can practice it at like the down tilt side B angle and then do it that way. Oh, make sure you do the fast side B too. Yeah, if you don't do the fast side B for the combo at the ledge, then you do end up dying. Like here, I'll do the long one, and I'm just like, no matter how I lied, you can make it back, but it is harder. It's just harder. You like should be like here. If I do side B point, if I do the long side B point blank, there you go. That was perfect. Here, if I do the side B here, yeah, I don't make that, but like yeah, fast almost always is the way.
Okay. Alright, cool. Let's go over the up tilt.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Up tilt is really good, like really good at snuffing out grounded approaches, but also aerial ones. So if you just spam up tilt right now, just do this over and over again with your stick, and you can flick it like back to back and take advantage of that buffer system that we talked about before. You can see how much faster mine is.
What do you mean back to back?
I'm just inputting my up tilt like I'm buffering an up tilt input in the middle of my previous one to make the next one come out right away, and then doing it again. So you can see how mine are like faster. It's because I'm like preemptively inputting mine.
I looked at
There you go, yeah.
method. I looked it up on YouTube and just think what people do, and it's strange.
Yeah, so if anything, you could just like spam your up tilt stick like over and over again. Actually, I just tried that. No, it doesn't work. You have to. It's just it's a tempo thing. So I'm doing like dude, kind of something like that, and then you get it over and over again. So this is really good. But if you keep doing that, I can't land. Like I can't like land on you safely most times. Like it's, a lot of characters still can, but like if you can get a feel for when they're going to do it, like at the same rhythm or something, I try to fall on you, and I get up tilted, and I can't do anything.
And then you said it's frame 1?
Up tilt starts frame 4 and ends on frame 8. So it's like the front hit here. This is frame 4. The back hit's frame 8 or like 7.
What's this one?
I think the bottom one, like this fire one, is frame 8, and then I think it goes to 12 or so, maybe 13.
Okay. So then this one's good for doing it a lot, like...
This is a lot faster, yeah. So this one has armor, but this one's faster and can combo into itself and like set up on the platforms, which we talked about before. So I think at this percent, yeah, like boom. It's another situation where I can utilize platform stuff. And then wow, you're wow. No, it's, so, yeah, so up tilt can. So like up tilt's really good at starting the platform combos just like down tilt, but it can start it earlier. It doesn't necessarily mean you're gonna be able to kill them earlier on the platform, but it just puts them on the platform earlier, which is still like beneficial for you. If you have KO punch and they're on the platform, like maybe I guess it's beneficial for you, but 99% of the time you down tilt someone and they go on the platform, you should be able to kill them with up tilt up B or up tilt jump up B. But yeah, up tilt's still good to put them on platform if you want to put them in an awkward spot. Because, yeah. Depends on the character and how much rage you have. Yeah. So here, come back down here again. I'm gonna I need you to just take these again, and you're gonna take like one more, maybe one more. And then I want you to KO punch, not me. Oh, actually you lost it. That's good. Okay. So there's a mechanic in this game called rage. I'm gonna do one more. Gonna do like, there you go. Okay, so there's a mechanic in this game called rage. You see how you're like steaming, like you're really angry right now. Also, Little Mac is the only character in the game to have like bruises on his face as he gets hit over his stock to also help indicate that. But the universal one is the steam. So this is just indicating rage, and you can also see your character portrait at the bottom right. It's the right for me. I don't know if it's the left or right for you, but you're like,
it goes up 10% or something like that, right?
yeah. So there's it technically starts at 30, but it has like low-key no effect then. But as you go between 30 and 108, 80, excuse me, the knockback multiplier, which is like how far you would normally be going if I'm like, if I'm at 0%, I down tilt you at like 67, you would be going on the platform, right? But if I'm at 180 and I'm trying to down tilt you to put you on the platform, you would be going on there 10 times, what is it? It's like a 1.1 times multiplier, so it's like 10% earlier. So let's say 6.7 earlier. You'd be going on there at like 60 or 59 or something, which is like decently earlier. This would also mean this also stacks with KO punch too. So KO punch, if it kills at like 25, would now kill at like 22 or something. And for light characters, that's like big, and it might be even like it feels earlier than that. I won't lie to you. I feel like even though I know it's a 1.1 times multiplier, it almost always feels like earlier than that. And this is like 180 is like worst case scenario most of the time. Most of the time you're gonna be like 120, 130, 110, and even then it's gonna be like earlier than you think. Like up B out of shield is gonna kill so much earlier. KO punch is gonna kill so much earlier. You're gonna get your setup so much earlier. So like, you could do down till forward till not main. I'm pretty sure it's true right now, and I should be able to. I shouldn't be able to arrow this. Oh, that was side B. Sorry, this one and then this one. Oh, okay. If I was at 0, it should have, but that's chill. That you still understand the yeah. I'll die earlier. Here do down angle forward smash on me, and I'll show you like a visual example. Okay, now come up here. Just up here, and then do up tilt up B. Yeah, and I DI'd that properly too. I was at 61 before the up tilt hit me, and I died. Like, I'm dead. I'm so dead. But now.
I was wondering why that like.
Oh yeah, do that. So like I'm at like 0 right now, so I'm chill here. But now I'm gonna hit you again with down angle forward smash. Also, the multiplier does not go beyond 180. So if you're at 180 and beyond, just it's as if you're at 180 for in terms of that. So here, come back now. I believe. There you go. Now just KO punch me. I'm at like 8.
What position were you at?
I was at like 18.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. No wonder, man, because I killed somebody the other day at like 16%, and I thought it had to do. It does have to do with the character, though, right? Like
Part of its character weight, yeah. So like Pichu would die at like 12, or like Puff would die at also 12. Game & Watch would die at like 14. Right, they're the lightest. And Bowser, like, if I don't have Rage or don't have much, he would probably not die until, like, a save percent would be, like, 35. With Rage, maybe, like, 30. So it does depend on character as well, yeah. But part of it's also DI, which is, like, which direction they're holding after they get hit. So, like, if they're holding straight in, so let's say I KO punch this way, if you're facing me and you hold inward, which is toward me, you would die earlier than if you hold outward. And some people, like, might do it wrong or not know about that, so they end up dying earlier. And that goes for some of his other moves too. If I do up angle forward smash on someone, if they hold in, they die earlier than out. So there gonna be a couple moves like that in the game. But yeah, Rage is a mechanic. There's a character, Lucario benefits from this, I think, the most out of anybody, because his passive gimmick is called Aura, and the more of a deficit he's at, percentage-wise or stock-wise, the harder he hits and like the earlier he's gonna kill you, and this stacks with Rage, so like he just has double Rage pretty much. But universally everyone has Rage, and this happens for everybody. So like also at like 217 you're dead. Okay. But back to up tilt shenanigans. So if you get up tilt at 0 facing your opponent, you should be able to do jab, and then you can do like jab into like a dash attack. So if you come back down here and you like pow, and that's good. If you don't want to try to do dash attack, you could stand there or like walk up and then see how they respond. If they like land on the ground and like miss their attack or something, you could like do down tilt, and that's good.
Yeah, that was gonna ask you. You asked me a couple of times last time when we matched up. How do I get out of that?
You can tech, so like yeah, this is like a miss tech here. You should be able to like the tech timing can be weird. So here, down angle forward smashing, I should have the tech here. This one.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I missed it. I'm butt. Do it again. There you go. So that's what teching in place looks like. So what I'm doing here is I'm pressing my shield or grab button right before hitting the ground, and this just initiates an air dodge right before I hit the ground. And then if I do that, I will tech on the ground, which just helps me get up faster instead of like having my back on the ground and I'm like in stun for longer.
Oh, yeah, I don't use that at all.
Yeah.
Wow, okay, I think that would improve my game.
Yeah, so here, for example, this would be like the best application for you to get out of it. It's like here, like if you teching would get you out of that way faster, which means I have less time to like do my setup. Which is very beneficial for you. So like, Wow.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, you could also do a tech roll. You could also do a tech roll, which is the same thing, but you hold left and right after doing the neutral one. So here, just do down tilt on me. That's a tech roll out, and then do one more. Yeah, that's a tech roll in. So you could do tech rolls too. Little Mac's tech rolls suck pretty bad. Like, they take forever to come out, and his invincibility wears off in the middle of his roll. So, like, it's not great, but that's just, you know. Bowser also has really bad ones. Like, different characters have different varying, like, spacing and how good they are. Like, Wii Fit has really good ones because she's a yoga trainer. I guess that's just what she does.
Yeah.
And it goes the farthest. Young Links aren't good. Yeah, the landing normal could still be good. Sometimes people will miss their tech on purpose because if they've been so consistent in, like, teching, then them missing it's going to throw their opponent off.
Yeah, somebody will be able to take a look at it and be like, okay, he's doing this all the time, and then figure out a way to combat that. Okay, so yeah, go ahead and give that.
Yeah.
I guess do down tilt.
Yeah, I'll just do down tilt. You'll end up there on that platform. Okay. 3, 2, 1. That was just a bit late. Do it again. Do it again. So, try not to do it, don't do it as you get hit. Do it as you're in the air, like, about to hit the ground, or even, like, right before it.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, go. There you go. So yeah, you're doing the neutral part right. Just make sure you're holding left and right, like, as you're, like, right here.
Okay.
Yeah, but don't do it, like, don't do, like, the directional one. Make sure you still do this and then hold after it. So you can see here, like, I'm doing the neutral air dodge, but I can still, like, drift left and right. It's the same thing with the teching. So it's still, like, a neutral one here, and then you're holding left and right after. It might take some time to get used to, like, the input, but it's not too bad once you get used to it. Alright. Let's chill. We'll come back. Yeah, that's still neutral. That's still good. Almost.
So what am I doing?
You're just inputting the like direction too late, and you're like buffering a roll. Right, one more time. Almost. Okay. Just when you do the neutral one, just almost immediately hold the direction after that. It'll take time to get used to it. If you don't get it today, it's chill. But at least you're like aware of it. One more. Ooh, almost. Sorry, I didn't give you a warning. Go. I mean, at least you know. At least you're doing the neutral one for now, which is chill. You can practice it on your own too, and like practice like different like timings. Yeah, different get-ups, different timings.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, time.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Yeah, so right now what you're doing is a like normal neutral tech, and then you're doing like the normal grounded roll, like after it, which is still like useful, but it's just not like what you're trying to do. But that's okay. Like you haven't done it before. It's normal. Okay, we can go over the rest of up tilt's applications with the rest of the time that we have. So I think we have like 10 or so minutes left. And then we're good. Yeah, so I went over it covering like people trying to land on you, which can be really good. You can either do it directly above wherever you think they're gonna land, or you could do it at like kind of an angle. This is like kind of both. So if you come up here for me, or the other one, either platform works. And now just try to like come off the platform. Yeah, like even though I was like late, I'm still covering the entire thing. So up tilt's really funny. It can true combo into itself at the right percents, which is like around here. So like you can't air dodge out of this. I'm just gonna do this over and over again. Even there, at the beginning I could have, but like even you can, right? Like I can do 3 of them into an up B. It's just damage, which is great. And even here, I go 2. Yeah, but here you can do 1 or 2 up tilts, and then an up B, and it'll be true. Like it's true to itself. It's really funny. And then you can and remember to buffer it too if you can, which is like doing the input slightly early so that it comes out like immediately after the first one. Same thing with up B too. You can do up tilt, and then I just spam the up B in the middle of the up tilt to try to get it to come out right away. Like there's no delay in between at all. Yeah, we're at the percent. We're at the percent now where you go like we go too high upward for a second one to hit. But yeah, so that's really good for comboing into itself. It's really good for snuffing out people trying to land on you. It's also really good for stopping people trying to approach you. And it combos into it.
Go through Zelda's fucking thing where he uses his sword and comes down on you. That's
No.
Zelda, but Link.
No.
No.
It shouldn't. No. I mean, very specific timing, like very specific timing, but like not as consistent as something like armor. Like the smash attack armor.
So armor's good for that approach.
Yeah, if they have a super telegraphed approach or they're doing something like in terms of like a pattern repeatedly, super armor is usually better to just snuff it out. Because even if you trade, you win because you have armor and you're like unaffected.
Yeah. Okay. When they do armor, it still hits you though, right? Like,
Yeah, you'll tank. Yeah, you'll eat the full damage. Yes, but at least you're like unfazed in terms of like getting. Yeah, like this won't happen to you. Like you're not gonna. Oh fuck. You're not gonna go like over there.
There's no knockback.
Yeah. There's no knock. No, there's just no knockback at all. Like you just stand your ground.
Powers the shit out. What?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I'm thinking about other questions I want to ask you, but I don't want to stay on task. Okay. When else is this good for? It's mostly though for when people are trying to land on you.
People are trying to land on you. You can approach with it like this if you want to like hit them upward, especially if they're like below a platform at the right percent. You're at too high of a percent for me to show you now, but you could go like there. If we're in the Ditto and you're at like 45 or 50, I could go like yay, and then you go up here. Now it's a platform. Tech chase. That's great. If you just want to send people. Oh, so I mentioned earlier too. Your uppy is a little bit too late. You can do it like.
Too late.
Yeah, you can do it like all the way over here. You don't have to go like all the way below. You could go like you could just start it earlier like from out here. Just remember to hold in too. You can hold in after the uppy and you get that like extra drift forward. Yeah. And put the uppy first, and then just hold left or right. Yeah, that was just straight upward.
This is what happens when you get older. You suck at video games. Alright, whatever. Right.
Yeah, just something to practice again. Your own time. You can look at the like differences between yours and mine too in the footage too if you want. Like a visual comparison.
Mine's not going over that much. Yeah, it's over a little bit. Wait, why did that one go higher?
His uppy naturally goes like whichever way it faces, even without drift, like just ever so slightly. Like you can see, I'm just spamming it and going upper, but I'm like slowly making distance over the platform. It's just the uppercut moves forward, like ever so slightly. Yeah, that was better. Yeah, so up till here, I'll get you to the right percent real quick. So up till with rage, especially, you should go on the platform like 43. So it sets up the platforms. It can also kill off the top, but like up till uppy stuff, which is good. It can, if you hit the back hit, you can technically do side B as well, like that, which is really good.
Dude, I'm gonna have to get used to that. Doing moves before, I didn't even know that you could do that.
Yeah, which one?
That you could do the move before, like, I'm trying to time it perfectly when to do the move, but like you're saying that like you can do it beforehand.
Yeah.
It's gonna get a little bit used to that. And I really like the fact that you can kind of like input buttons before, and like by holding it, like that one's awesome.
Yeah, it's really helpful. Oh, just a little bit too early. Okay. We still have 5 minutes remaining. Is there anything you want me to like further explain? Or what would you want to do?
Those are the up tilts. Those are like the best. Yeah.
Yeah, the down tilt's still really good for general grounding combos, snuffing out approaches and like approaching up tilt you can also approach with, but it also snuffs out people's landing options and it's like super good defensively to low-key spam. Neither one are really safe on shield, depending on what it is. Unless you space your down tilt really far and your up tilt kinda ish far. The back hit of up tilt's like not safe on shield at all, but the front hit if you're facing them is like alright. But both aren't like great most of the time.
Maybe next time we work on like parry. Is parry just something that you should kind of like just practice and then you're good at?
Yeah, so there are some parry situations where it's like almost always guaranteed, and there's some that are gonna just kind of low-key happen on accident. Some people are also gonna try to condition you into trying to parry and then mixing up the timing of when their attack comes out to like hit you. Something like Cloud Backer, for example, they could do a rising one, they could fast fall it every time and then mix it up by not fast falling, and then it's slower, and then you let go of shield too early, and then you get hit. So sometimes it's just like not worth to go for, and it's just better to like jump away and go for positioning or just keep holding shield. Like especially whatever grab they do possibly have doesn't really threaten you at all. Like let's say Cloud for an example again. None of his throws combo into anything or kill you on their own. So he just grabs me and like forward throws me. I don't really care. It does not bother me. I'd rather that than like get hit by back arrow or dash attack or up smash or side B, etc. But yeah, parrying's still okay, especially if your opponent has like a super consistent timing. They're not really mixing it up at all. But most of the time, it's just better to go for it, or just keep shielding and then do up B out of shield. If they dash attack my shield, I can do up smash, but that's more rare. Just remember, yeah, it's faster when doing up B and up smash because there's no shield drop frames. It's just like instant. Do you have another question? I might have forgotten.
No, I think covered it.
Okay. What would you like to do with the remaining 3 minutes?
Yeah, let's play. And then,
Okay.
That way you can. I was gonna ask you to kind of watch over the video and then kind of go over things like what the things that you're looking at. Maybe we'll do that next time.
Yeah, we can do that.
Like what you're like analyzing to. I don't know, just it's not gonna have like strategy going in the games, but no, we'll do that next.
Yeah, we can definitely do that. Okay. Oh, I messed up my drift.
Oh,
I read a dash in there. Yeah, the up tilt thing's super consistent, but if you end up missing your tech, you could mix up your get up with the attack get up. Should be reasonably consistent. The ground. Oh. It's unlucky. No, yeah, you could have recovered from that counter thing if you did side B first or just did jump side B or something, but yeah, you just ended up overthinking it, and that's okay.
Alright, that's good, man. Dude, I appreciate you once again. I'll schedule some for on and do the tapes and go from there, man.
Alright, yeah, no problem.
Alright, man. You have a good week, man. Take care.
Alright, thank you, you too.
Alright, later.
Bye.